with more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We got the trilogy here. We are in the first game, still. On episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. We're at the trial now. Last time we beat the episode 3, which I didn't talk too much about episode 3. I did want to mention that we went into the past of the person who done it, a killer, and you know, she went through that whole spiel. I didn't talk about how like the reason she did everything was probably because the dude killed someone that she actually liked. That she actually liked the dude and decided to blackmail him after that because I guess she wanted to do it as revenge. But you know what? That's kind of like understandable. It is weird. It's all. I like how they don't really answer a lot of questions on the motives of everybody. Like, because he was being blackmailed, he decided, all right, I guess I'm just gonna kill her. And then whether or not she did it on purpose or actually did it, you know, it's never really answered. But it was a really it's a really touching episode. It's very interesting. I wonder if we'll ever revisit that or not. But I mean, who knows? But I'm excited. I'm excited to continue episode 4, which we gathered evidence because Miles Edgeworth is in trouble. Good old Miles. He may have been prosecuted for a crime he may or may not have committed. He did not commit it, but he is in a very bad precarious situation since the person who died got killed right next to him, and he was holding a gun. So we'll see how that gets answered. It's December 26th, the day after Christmas, 9:44 a.m. We gotta be doing this after Christmas, I swear. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Oh, I thought you were talking about about karma, but okay. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god? Dude, calm down. We're just going to trial for murder. You don't need to get that grandiose. About gods. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's what claim comes from someone who forges evidence. Oh my god, if he's talking about how bad Mr. Karma is, and he forged evidence, then I actually don't remember when he did that. When did Edgeworth do that? Forged evidence? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's talked to his witnesses to be like, hey, yo, say this. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And I was trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Yeah, not a chance. No, not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me. Times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Just you know, conjure it up, you know, like a phone call. Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My power's are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. Oh, well, bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing, you know, just conjuring the dead as you do. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Don't worry, we got him on our side. He'll help us out. 10 a.m., baby. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my god, this motherfucker looks grandiose. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? How do I go about this guy's voice? I don't want to go too raspy. I have to go against him quite a bit, so I kind of want to actually do a little bit different. I think I'll go for something a little. Well, we have to hear his objection. Probably, maybe I'll change it if I hear it. But we'll go with a little bit of this. Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here? Were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence? A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. I guess we should just call it a day. Let's go fucking home then. Asshole. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Oh, should be fine. Sure, why not? He's like, why am I here again? The fuck? Describe the incident, now! Not even gonna ask me my name? Okay, yes, sir! Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this, at the map. Oh man, we got a map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was a boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Pew pew! And the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map of a gourd lake. That's interesting already, though. She heard 2 shots? How many shots is in the body? I want to see. Can I see this? Time and death sometime. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. Aha! Already we've gotten something interesting, because there's only 1 shot to the heart. And so that's not really... There's a bit 1 more shot to her too many. So here's what I was thinking about the case so far. Is that maybe someone shot from far away. Where that could be, I have no idea. But someone could have shot the victim from very far away. So we don't know what's going on here. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes! Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. As we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! I guess I'll just sit here. Oh, I can bring up my Nintendo Switch. Alright, so, who is the man? You received a call from a man? Yep. You said there was a woman camping there. He was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? That's how his voice sounds like. No, I like my voice better. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses! Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Phoenix, even I knew that. I was just asking about who the man was. Come on, man. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I suspect... Oh, yeah, that's right. What do you bet this one was from talking about? Uh-huh. So you found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Just keeps objecting to everything I'm talking about. Uh-huh. What time was the body found? Now, find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot to the heart. Fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. .22 caliber pistol. So, I have to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Okay, explain that. What about the pistol made a decisive evidence? Stop tisking at me. Ah! It's the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. That's a laugh? So he was just doing... Well, I don't know what constitutes as a laugh. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints of Edgeworth's right hand. Let me guess, he's left-handed, isn't he? What? His sprite from afar looks like a fucking vampire. Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. What? Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Hey! She's just my assistant. It's fine. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order!
This is bad.
This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
It does seem bad, but we have some things that we could talk about. Don't worry, man. Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt? Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge?
Yes.
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess! Now!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? This is getting ridiculous. That interaction was an hour? I mean, I guess it felt like it.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon.
That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. The other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? Well, what?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry. It's so good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? Hey, no. You got it. It's fine. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I need you here. Your moral support.
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days, so it's fine. It's just... Literally, you're 17, so it's okay. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really?
Whoa, Wright! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops. Even he's getting all stressed. Oh boy. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Gaal, I'll call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hot take the stand?
Yeah, what up, girl?
Lotta Hot, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Fucking asshole. Y'all need to learn some manners. understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Goodness gracious. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. That wasn't nary a thing on the lake. There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but the boat. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Well, this is fucked. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
You're jumping to conclusions right now. I only do that. How dare you? Order! Order, I will have order.
Everyone's so uppity today. Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Whoa! Objection! Objection!
Oh, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined a witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? Well, for one, we don't know who the fuck is in that photo, even though it is Miles Edgeworth in that photo. The photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. What? Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? No, it was pretty concrete. I don't think there was. Honestly, I found nothing. I don't know, I thought her testimony was strange. She was so vague about everything. But Von Karma probably fed her her lines. But if you don't cross-examine her, the judge will, he'll bang down that flimsy gavel of his and declare Edgeworth guilty. Yep. I guess we'll just have to bluff it. But if we mess up, contempt of court. Hey, if we lose, we'll be held in public contempt. That's right. That's true. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
It's not about this lot of heart. In her car. What were you doing in the car? Why are we camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Oh, research. This all sounds suspicious. Can I talk to you about what, Miss Hart? Could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive by camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now! I'm the one who says that!
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Oh, come the fuck on! Oh, hey, Kylie. I am playing this visual novel. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's fun times. I'm having a good time. This asshole is blocking my every path. Just trying to get my friend Miles Edgeworth not arrested for murder. Then there was another bang. Can you talk about this? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. God damn. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Maybe pressing isn't the answer this time. Let's present this. One bullet shot. One bullet. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think facts over before making accusations. No! Alright. There's nearly a thing on that, like, with the boat. Hold it. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further, I have to. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Oh, motherfucker, please! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. Huh? No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. I'm sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. He's really taking this hard. What were you doing there on Christmas Eve? Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Don't be lying. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? That is a contradiction! Fuck you! That is a contradiction! Oh.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial.
I know!
We'll just continue your testimony.
Can she at least revise her witness testimony? I would like her to do that, please. You're the bang. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Two gents in the boat. How far were they? Could you clearly see the two men? Yeah. Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. No. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah? Well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. You jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But Your Honor... You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Oh, no.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick! Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. Well, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well.
Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Who was that?
It was me.
Maya! Oh my. What a twist. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. That's a big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. It's gotta be something that we've got. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
That is wrong.
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said?
She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
That's true. She said she clearly saw him. But that's not true. Or is it true? Which one is it, Lotta? Order!
Can we get them to court? It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Yo, dude, be your own man.
Oh my god. Oh, I fucking hate you, dude. I cannot. I'm not doing that. Stop yelling at me.
What?
Mr. Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fair, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Thanks, Maya. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya.
I cannot for this melodrama.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in there or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, yay! The last statement. I saw it as clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blindly ignore your promise, Mr.
No, it's a good question. Fuck off. What about the other man? If she could clearly see him, then what about the other one? Huh?
Here, I said it's that good. She could see the other dude. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh no, I'm getting penalized for precedent now. Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I mean, that's not false. That's not a contradiction. I have to look for contradictions. Anything she says. That's it? The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. I can't press, so then that means... The camera saw it. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. That was taken. No way, really? Found in the victim's body. The ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. That just bears the hand. What? Oh my god, they look the same. Why didn't I realize that before? This looks like this. Kind of. Right? Wait a minute, is that a man? That's not a man. Objection! What does this look like? Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. That's not a man. What is that thing? The photo I took? Oh, it doesn't even look like anything. Look at this shit. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please!
Well then, you just said what?
And now she said it. She said it now, so fuck off. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. God, this has been how Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night. The fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. That's some thick mist if it was thick as grits. Bought her binoculars with her. Damn, this is tough. I'd say... I got back in the car. Let's press this one. Your camera. Yeah. It's got an automatic... The issue we are concerned here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
It's not letting me her answer any questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Alright, those binoculars. How good are they? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. When you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is your camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But notice, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes. This is a make or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard the noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars.
Objection! Wait, a meteor shower? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then, what exactly was she photographing?
Yes. Your Honor, take a look at this. The monster. Good old Gordy. Like that. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What is this? A newspaper article?
Gordy? The sighting at Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I would say it was for loud noises. Faces the lake, obviously, so it was facing the lake. The map of Gourd Lake. Well, you're camping out on the lake. I feel like it's the overhead map of Gourd Lake. Like, look at her position of her campsite. It's mostly along the lake. If she could have camped out anywhere near the boats, she could have. I don't know. She went to a place where no camping is allowed. There's a reason for that. I feel like it's that. So yeah, I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
Like that. Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright?
What's that?
Go home. Consider a career change. Oh my god. How can they so casually toss aside this evidence? Oh, whoops, wrong evidence.
Okay, for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time, please.
Let's talk about the photo again. Wait, let's check this again. Photograph for. Wait a minute. Who photographed this? Who took a photo of this? It's a very high quality photo. That's a sick ass monster. Either this or only got 2 shots of this. Like that. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here, when taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why he would set the camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! Damn, burn. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. It's hard. Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, no. Something will change. It has to. I'm gonna spot it. He's silent. While he is silent, I will go get my water. It's right here. Actually, it's right in my book bag. I forgot. I took it to work. Because when doing this, my throat gets a little sore. Oh. I also have soda. I should go get. All right. Let's continue. This does actually hurt my voice after a while, so I'm not going to stream too long. I was wondering, like, how did I not get a lot of this, my vacation is over. I'm sorry a second. I hope you had a good vacation, though. Welcome back. We're doing this. We're in the middle of the trial, and this motherfucker is intense. A lot of new testimony. Please explain why you were trying to take Gordy photos. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard a gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Okay, that's a saying, I guess.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on the case. There is no need to waste any more of our time with this pointless cross-examination.
Please, let me do my job! Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, God. So my health is very low. I'm gonna save. There's only so very few things I can talk about right now. Hold it. Then what manner of person are... I'm not sure I'm high-foughten enough to be called a manner at anything. Investigative photographer. This case is a tough one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could tell. That's why I was camping out by the lake. She heard the bang, looked straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. A flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. There's one bullet. One bullet. Please let me use this. It was only one bullet. Why was there another gunshot? Objection. I know there's one bullet. Why would you let me talk about this? Okay, fine. I'll press it first, then I'll have. Has to be something. There's one bullet, but there were multiple shots. Why is anyone not talking about this? What the? I skipped through all of that? I think circle skips all of it. Hold it. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat that time? Huh? What, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. That lake was smooth as glass, so nobody was on the shore either. Neither. Oh yeah, it does go back. Circle goes back to the beginning. Sure of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even have him up on TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot it started on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. You looked right straight at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Huh? Watched the boat the whole time. Ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. Fired 3 times. Bears. Fuck it. Presenting this. Objection. Nope. Oh no! A fail state! I did! I don't think that won me any points. Genius. I'm a genius. Good job, second. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any more time to decide the case against the defendant. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. That is true. I was thinking about that as well. Why is there... no, wait. There was like multiple pictures, weren't there? I could have sworn she showed me multiple pictures during the investigative phase. There was like 2 of them. There was one with 2 men, and then another with only 1 dude, and because the other dude was gone. But I'm not sure. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. No! The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Damn. Yep, I'm going back to this. Oh yeah, so you can load here. That's cool. That's all I was hiding. There wasn't much else to look at. Heard another gunshot. Let's present the photo then. No, I think I have to press. He's not like letting me. He's not interrupting me all the time, so I'm gonna just press every statement at this point. Hold it. Smooth as glass. Talk about that. Investigative photographer. Investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just, hanging in the sky. What the fuck is that? A UFO? You know what I mean? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I heard a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. What kind of shaky basis of a career? Yeah, alright. That's why you were camping out on the lake. Which is illegal to do. That's why you put an automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Damn, this is hard. That's why I was camping out at the lake. That's all you were hiding? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that what I was up to, the lake could be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbags trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case! Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Okay.
exactly what sort of sound was it. Oh yeah, we heard about this before. Can I present evidence when she's talking in the press statements? Watch the boat the whole time. I don't think I pressed this. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. Oh no, I can't contradict anything here. I don't know, if she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of thought she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I was getting there. Hush puppies? Maybe it's this. If you were... It was this! Because if there was nothing else to look at, then... Why would you continue looking at the boat? You wanted to find the fucking monster. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you're not fucking normal. But you are far from normal. What? You want to step over here and say that? You camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Huh. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. You can't just be like, I thought I could be a witness, so I decided to lie. That doesn't make any... No! I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat. Till now. What? This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... No, don't talk about the enlargement. Let's just keep moving on. Objection! Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had the photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting who. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop quality, it might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it will mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged the photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in the court in the first place. You old fool.
Oh. Drama! What's the meaning of this word karma?
Miss Hart. Show me the photo. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Objection! The prosecution objects to submission of this evidence.
Why? Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. What the fuck are you talking about?
Here it is.
Who is that? Who are these two people? We still cannot see who is firing. Who is firing in this? It could be the defendant, or maybe not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Oh shit!
Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. There is. I saw it. I saw the thing. You asked for the enlargement? You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means the cross-examination.
He's over, obviously.
No, wait! Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. It was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Kalmer, do you have anything to add?
I said everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare a verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
Check the enlargement. We already saw it.
Show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about the evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Just wait and see. Oh, no good. I guess I'll just sit back and see how this turns out.
Very well, allow me to say my verdict.
Oh no, I should have pressed further.
This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth.
No! I guess I should just... Waiting and see never does me anything. I gotta act. I think I actually got put all the way here. That's fine. We can skip through it. Watch the boat the whole time. Yeah, alright. Yeah, except you didn't. Yeah, it was about the article. Okay, thank God. I almost forgot. I get to listen to this nice music, though. Let's fast forward through this, you know, just go a little faster. Oh! That's a very tough case, though. I like it. Make her show the enlargement. Banging the gavel. Did I say gavel?
Objection.
I can kind of see that voice fitting him too. It's very, very deep. We should save here. Don't want to do that again. Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Ah. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. His left hand! Take that! Your Honor. Oh man, my headphones are disconnecting.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Boop! Take that!
It's a gun, you dummy!
Use your brain cells, old man. This old man's been getting yelled at by this other old man. It's been a long day for him. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left fucking hand. Good God. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, what, oh my God.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, good God, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Sorry. Larry! I knew it! I knew Larry was the kid. No, yeah, I'm gonna lose health here. This is the victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. It was the Butts!
Order!
Did you just, I just realized, I just saw you wrote a comment. Lot of cut on the air Gordies? Oh man, they're gonna mass produce Gordy merchandise from the sneaker Gordies.
So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option.
Oh, objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been suicide. The court 11s.
Order! Order, Mr. Von Kalm, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course! I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Damn you, updated autopsy reports! Shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering this situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Woo, we bought time. Thank God. That guy was nuts. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Ugh. Look. I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something from me. What? Say it. Say it. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Wouldn't kill you to just state how you really feel with that. Thanks, Edgeworth. God. What is swearing? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard 2 sounds, like gunshots, just after midnight. The gun was fired 3 times! What does it mean? I have no idea. Yeah, save my progress, good God. Well, I wanted to go on longer, and it's very short, but I think I may have to end. 'Cause I am tired. I know it's a short stream, and it was only basically the trial that we went to. But I'm exhausted. Also, my voicing all those characters does actually kind of hurt my throat a bit, so I can't go too long with all that. That's definitely what it is. Definitely with like streaming Persona and all that, it helped that a lot of the game was voice acted, so there would be voice acting. But this is kind of the first time I'm playing a game that's just nothing, no voice acting whatsoever. So it does suck, but yes, we will end pretty early. But I still want to thank everyone for coming on out, for making it here.